Hi everybody, it's Jill Blanchett with Green Thumb Stampers. I've got my fourth card to the Nest of Christmas Paper Pumpkin Alternates. Now this one, I couldn't decide if I should keep it in my rotation or not. Resident Creative Director liked it. The Grand Rapids branch didn't. So I'm just going to show it to you, and you know, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. So I'm going to show you how to make it though. So let's get started. You're going to have a 4 1/4 by 11 sheet of paper. Fold it in half at 5 1/2 and then burnish your fold. We're going to use the front of the green framed card. So we're going to pop that frame right out of there when I'm going to use it. And so this was from a different card that we already made. So I used this whole card, all the pieces. This was the front, so I used all of this whole card already, and so this is the final use of that. So we're going to set this aside for a second. I've got a piece of basic white. Let me make sure. It needs to be a little bit smaller. Well, if you can pop it up or not. So if you're gonna just want to make sure it's a little bit smaller, especially if you're gonna pop it up, you don't want it to really be seen right at the edge. So making it a little smaller will not make it quite so obvious it's there. I'm gonna grab a piece of scrap paper for my white. Then all I'm going to do is take some blending brushes and a whole bunch of inks in whatever color you want to use. How about we say start with your lightest color and work up? Depends how many blending brushes you have. So I'm going to start with my pumpkin pie, and I'm just going to make a circular motion and call it good. Okay, so there's one. Oh, and I do have a little tiny circle die. I just want to make sure that it's at least that big. Okay, so there's one circle. We're going to put that color away. Then we'll move on to Azure Afternoon. And again, we're just going to start making circular motion till we've spread out the ink. We're kind of getting green because I didn't, you know, brush out my blending brush before I moved it over, but I like that color. So we're going to stop with that. And then I've got some, let me clean it off better this time. Again, you can have a different brush for every color if you'd like. I've got some gorgeous grape. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Make sure that my blue ones are big enough. Clean out my brush. That one was juicy, so it left a lot of ink in my brush. And I am going to come back with my blue. I'm going to use a different brush. I have a bunch of little ones here too, so I'm going to use a smaller brush and just make that a little bit bigger. Okay. I kind of want it a little bit spread out on there. Then I'm going to use some red. Purple. So we're going to go with red, see what we get. Put a circle. Like so. And then I'm going to come in the center, and I'll use shaded spruce. Let's see. We'll use a different brush that I got here. We'll use the green with the... And this guy, you're not really going to see. He's going to be covered up with the sentiment. But so now we've got all of our colors on there. And I wish I was doing this live so you could tell me what you think. This card I went through with yellow and I filled in all the white with yellow. But let me see how it looks when I'm done. Maybe I will not do that on this one. So now what I did, let me take this off. I took that circle die and a super fine tipped pen, and I'm just going to draw, I'm tracing the inside of the circle on all of these colors, but I'm not tracing the whole thing, I'm just tracing parts of it. Not to move it. Like this. On all of our colors. Oops, I moved it after I told you to be careful not to move it. It's all right. Okay. So then you got your little circles on there. And then just go in all the openings and make some dots or squiggles, or depends how much space you got. Can just do like hashtags. Can do dashes like this. We're going to come back to dots. I love these super fine tipped. They might be for like journaling. It's a Pilot pen. I don't even know what's my point on it. Ultra fine or extra fine. So again, we're just going to make all these little doohickeys in the openings. All right, then come back and put your hanger thing on each one. So I'm going to go up, across, and down, and then I'm putting some like hash marks and a circle. Nothing fancy. Making the hanger and a circle. Let's come over this way. Like this. Circle. And where do we want this one to go? Let's put this one in this way. Like that, okay? And so now there we have our Christmas ornaments done. And there's my frame for them. I think this one I'm going to leave with the white, okay? Just something different. And this one, my Grand Rapids office did not like the Wink of Stella. You could probably see that on there. But my resident creative director liked the Wink of Stella. So it's up to you. If you can, like, put that on there, figure out how you want to put that on there. I'm thinking this time I'm going to just try a, like a, oh, geez, look at there. That's why it's coming out so fast. It's my alcohol marker. Hang on. All right, so there's a tip. When your Wink of Stellas are empty, there's still a lot of glitter left in the bottom. Let's see if I can, no, I can't fix that. So if you take it apart and put a little bit of alcohol in there, you can use it for like watercoloring, so to speak, like alcohol the alcohol will dry off and just leave the, this isn't what I want either, but you get it. Trying to make it like that white spot on a balloon. It's kind of a triangular. So maybe we shall, I'm going to show you this, then we're going to try and color the whole thing in. See what we get. And that's where my Grand Rapids office, that's my daughter Reed, she didn't think it looked, the coloring wasn't very good. The glitter didn't spread around well enough for her liking. So let's see what we can do. Let's see if we can get it to spread a little better. See, there's a lot there. So you may just not even want to put this part on there. You may just want to go with what you got in the coloring, making of your bulbs. So yeah, we're going to stop that, but that's an idea. If we can get that on there thin coated, this one's going nicer because I've got it on a little bit thinner. I'm really working it with the brush. This guy's like super duper thick. And well, we're gonna have to keep going now that we got them started, so I'll pause while I do these other two. Okay, so I got them all done. Now I'm just taking my finger and I'm gonna run it over the top and see if I could spread some of that glitter around, because it's coming off, but I just want to make sure that, you know, we got to give the rest of the white a little bit of shimmer, if we can. And again, it's a lot. The Wink of Stella on there is a lot to take. But if you like it, give it a try. If not, then just leave the colors as is. The bulbs, don't mess with them. And so, again, personal preference. If you like a lot, the extra, then go ahead, by all means, and put that Wink of Stella right on there. Or, I'm trying to think what that stuff was called we had years ago. It was shimmery, and it was... It was in a jar. Don't remember what it was called right now. It's escaped me, but that would also work too if you still had something like that around to give it some extra shimmer. Some I have some clear glittery like an embossing paste kind of thing, that would look really pretty. You could give it some dimension, put some zigzags or something on it, but you know, we're getting way off track. So now I'm going to glue this onto the front. So many possibilities. That's why I've got an idea, and you can take it and run with it. And if you do, tag me in the post. I'd love to see what you created. All right, so I got that glued flat. Then I've got this green ribbon again. And we're just going to cut a piece of that off to go across the front right there. Let's see, I'm going to use that tear tape. With all that glitter on there, this might not really want to stick. We'll see. Oops. we're just going to put that through the middle. A little crooked never hurt. We're going to cover it up with our sentiment anyway. So I've got, where's my stamps? I got 2 from here. Or not 2 from. I do have 2 from there, but that's from a different stamp set. For a different project. And it's just, excuse me, still on my block. So we're going to go with Happy Holidays. Got to pull it down here in front of me, guys. And that's not straight, so trim that off. So stamp that. Happy Holidays. I gotta straighten it up, because when I say grab some scrap paper, it's literally scrap paper, and so who knows how evenly the pieces were cut. Much better. Then we're just going to take a whack at the ends and go like that. And we're going to pop it up on the front of the card with our dimensionals that are over here now. Do you ever look at your desktop and wonder how in the heck you find anything some days? That's where I'm at with these cards, because I'm not cleaning up between each card this time, and I normally do. So we're going to stick our Happy Holidays right on the front, like that. And then on the inside, we can get another white piece. How about we take one of our brushes that might have some color in it. This is green. I'm going to use the green. Just like that. And we'll make a ornament on the inside. All right, do over. We'll take our blending brush that has red in it and do it on the inside. Let's see if I can not move it. I guess it's all in where I start. This one I'm just going to do some dots. And I'm not going to do the Wingstella on the inside. I think we got enough on the outside. I'm going to put the piece on the inside here. Don't get a lot of chances to get it in the right spot. All right, and there we go. So that is our 4th card, and like I said, you may not want the Wingstella on there. You may want something else. So 4th card in the books. I'll be back with the final 2.